Well, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome back after a short 3-hour break for some food and stuff. We're back and we're going to continue terraforming our little planet. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Roadhog. Nice that you both already are here. That is great. And, well, hopefully we can do a lot of work. I mean, we can just stand here, watch the numbers skyrocket as we get towards the rain. But that'll be interesting. So we'll see how that goes. For now, I'm not just going to stand around. We have more work to do. Get some stuff going and go on some exploration. That's especially the part that I like, going on some exploration. I like to go to the big ship soon. Let's just make one more trip to the small ship. Let's see if we can empty it out. And if we can just probably skip ahead with that ship and go to the next one until we get to power cells and we can open more doors. But that's going to be a little bit away. Hope you all had a fun time, those few hours that I was away. I just had dinner with the family, spent some time with little one, and now she's trying to get to sleep. And I'm trying to get some stuff here. Ooh, there's already nice stuff in the chest there. Alright, let's go in for another little hop. Go all the way to the back here. Or did we already empty this part? No, we already emptied out this part. There's one iron. Okay. Good. Then we can head back to the front a little bit. No, this way. And then in here. Do we empty this one out? Oh, did we completely empty the ship already? Oh, nice. Thought there still was more to go. A flower pot. Nice. That's mainly decorational, but it's cool. Two that, one that. Okay, so we're going to go home. Grab some stuff that we need to build a pod by the big ship. And then we're going to make a run for that big crashed ship out there. See if there's some nice goodies in that ship. And I'm going to pick up the iron that we need. Yep, there we go. Now we should have everything. At least I'm on time this time, so no more modded demeritus. Oh, no worries about that, Kev. We're just happy that you're here. And if I do a spontaneous stream and you're not there, then nobody blames you. Even if I do regular streams and you're not there, nobody will blame you. We're just happy that you're here. Okay, let's dump some of the silicone. We basically only need one silicone. But I guess getting stuff for a beacon will be good as well. So we get one more titanium, yes, and then one extra silicone. So now I can build a base and a door and a beacon. Not sure that we need the beacon at that spaceship, but at least we have the option now. Sorry, a little cough there. So what did you all eat for dinner now? I had, we ate wraps. So a nice tortilla wrap with some rasped cheese and onions and pepper and that kind of stuff. Got a message from Benny. The fruitcake is still working at the moment, so no vacation for him. No vacation. So he'll be working throughout Christmas and all that stuff. That's a lot. Well, hope he's fine with that. Do we? Yeah, we brought some water. Good. Hello, Sadamali. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Alright, let's make a run for the big ship. I think if I recall correctly, somewhere that direction should be a little underground bunker from an old survivor, I think. So it could be interesting to visit that as well. But I'm not 100% sure if that is, if I'm correct. But that's, now that I'm running in this desert, that kind of popped into my head like, hey, wasn't there something like that? So we could check that. Make me some noodles with hot sauce. Ooh, that is nice too. Noodles with hot sauce. Okay, we're getting close to the ship, so time to set up a little pod here so that we can get in and out for some breathing. Let's see, there we have the pod. That's why we brought the stuff, so that we can actually just build this. Okay. I am going to put up a beacon. I know where to find this place, but this place can be handy later on in the game to have a beacon at. So we're going to call this the big crashed ship. We can make it yellow or something. Gonna get a meteor storm, I think. Now, I still have some stuff on me. I basically need to collect one more iron. And then we can basically drop our goods off. So I just need to find one iron and then we should be okay. That's a silicone. There it is. There it is. Hey Gordon, welcome in. How are you doing? Cheese sarnie with homemade mixed fruit chutney. Ooh, sounds nice, Kev. Sounds nice. Hope it was good. Let's build one of those big storage containers. Get our stuff in there. We don't also need all of this food. We might need the water now. And hoping to find some water inside. Is there something up here? I don't know. Don't see anything laying around here. Probably nothing up here too, but you never know, so make sure you check. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Hey, Cat! Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, this is already a puzzle. We have 2 ways to go. Downstairs ladder. Okay, well, we'll check that soon. Let's first do this part then. Oh man, why are these ships always so dark? It's good that I know there won't be any ghosts and stuff in here, but if there were, I would not play this game, of course. Okay, let's just keep going straight. So there's nothing laying here. There's also another corridor here, but here we get into the boxes. Ooh, and a plant, which is a lerma seed. Okay. Ooh, super alloy. That was what we're looking for, so that's good. Got a tier 2 veggie tube, but I can't tear it down. There's another seed, another lerma seed. Here we have stairs up. Oh, this ship indeed is huge, so there'll be a lot that we can get from this ship, or at least should be able to get from this ship. Now, here are some seeds laying. I was already wondering, like, why is it so empty in here if we can get in here? What's here? Ooh, more seeds. Ooh, and, yep. One of those. Okay, more of those. So apparently this ship was equipped for some food and stuff. Let's now head back. Because we are filled up. Let's empty out our pockets, go in again, and then at some point we'll just go back with the most valuable stuff that we might need. So let's see. We can dump everything. We got some water again, which is nice. Okay, so let's get back in. Just making dinner, but we'll be back after that. Festive wishes to all. Yeah, festive wishes to everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that. But I hope to meet you all a couple of times before, so we'll see. I think we got most here, but we didn't go upstairs. So let's check what's upstairs. Probably all locked, yeah. Most is locked, so we can't go there. Here's the reactor, though, and we can get into... If we can get the power cell later on in the game, we can activate it, and that can open up more doors in here. Then we can find more stuff, which is good. And then, let's see. Let's pick up stuff. I'll check the chat soon, but with my limited oxygen, can be wise to... should probably go this way. Yep. Okay, there we go. Are we filled up? Almost. Ooh, we found some nice goodies already. Plastic nugget. Good. Hey, Steve. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas to all, or just happy holidays. Yeah, nice. Nice to have you. How are you doing? No scrooches allowed. Good. Just finished all my Christmas prep, so can relax until Christmas Eve now. Oh, nice. Well, that'll be a few days of relaxing then, so that's good. Good to hear, Kat. Nice to see all of you. Getting to spend some time with friends is a great gift. True, true. We're happy to have you now. So I hope all is well, Steve. Okay, let me just bring one food. And of course I try to keep up with chat. Hello, Mr. Stats. Welcome in. How are you doing? You missed a gold chest. Yeah, there's a gold chest around the corner here, I believe. We'll get that later. I'm just trying to get the ship now. But yeah, we'll get to the gold chest. I know it's there. Thanks for reminding me. I believe it's somewhere under the wing or something. Okay, this corridor is closed yet, so that's good to know. Then I think we actually checked most of this now. It's time to go the other way in the ship. I remember when I played this game for the first times, I was like, whoa, this is so overwhelming and you get lost everywhere. But at some point you can kind of get the hang of it, so it's not that bad anymore. We do get a lot of nice seeds here, so that's already good. We can grow a lot of plants now, which is helpful. Is there something there? No. Sometimes there are these small blue containers behind there, so always try to check everything. Another seed. Something hiding here? No. Let's tear that down. Glad you're playing the Planet Crafter. Yay, Agudo, welcome in. Yep, me too. Happy I'm doing this. I love it. Great game. We did the first stream this afternoon, my time, and now it's the evening. Ooh, and now we do the second one. That's a lot of iron. And some more nice goodies. Oh boy, we're gonna get so much nice goodies. Ooh, and some clothing. Time to head back, I guess, because we're completely filled up. Yeah, that's the only way. Luckily the entrance is here, so we can dump off our stuff, and then just soon we'll run home, get everything. Let's take one food. If I was designing a ship, it would have had some green spaces. I think people would need it. Yeah, for sure, especially if it's like for space travel and stuff. I guess it should basically be all over the ship, so there should be plants and stuff in lots of places. Even if they're just in pots, I guess it will be very good for morale and spirits if you have to be on a spaceship like this, that you have lots of decorations and plants and all that kind of stuff. So that's very true. Let's see, we still can go this way, to make sure that I don't miss stuff, of course. Too bad we can't tear that down, those beds, and get the fabric for it. Ooh, is there something? Yep, more seeds. Lots of eggplants. Lots and lots of eggplants. What do we have? Ooh, engine! And a golden seed. Nice. More squash sheets. There's some more stuff here. What do we have here? A rod. Oh man, there's lots and lots of nice goodies in this ship. We already have gathered so much though. Alright, sorry, heading out to a game shop with hubby and eldest. I'll still be on return. We'll pop back in. Oh, well, you have a great time at the store, Laura. And thanks for popping in anyways. And, well, say hi to the family from us. Wish them well. Alright, let's store some more goods so that we can get that golden chest as well. And then we'll see and pick out what we're gonna take home for the first run. I need to keep up with chat, of course. I'm doing my best here. But if I miss something, just tag my name in it so that I don't miss it. Oxygen, smokeoxygen, who needs it? Yeah, well, you know, I think I should take the other way around by the looks of this. But, yeah, it's on the other side, or it's underneath here. That could also be the case. There should be a golden chest out here somewhere. I finished shopping 2 days ago. This may be a new record. Usually I'm frantic. Well, here at least there's one crate. It's not a golden one, but it's a crate. I think I actually once tried to find all the golden crates, but I don't really remember the exact spots for them. So I might have already missed it, I don't know. Oh, it's probably on top of the ship. That was it. Well, we're gonna look soon. We're gonna look soon. Yeah, it should be on top somewhere. Go get it. Nice. Shopping 2 days ago done already. That is fast, man. Luckily, we don't really have the tradition of doing Christmas, so we don't do Christmas shopping. We have that with Sinterklaas, and that's it. So, something in here? No. Can't get on top there, as far as I know. At least not easy. Let's dump some more stuff. Oh boy, we got a lot of goodies. So now I have to figure out where that gold chest was again. Oh, it's starting to get dark. Well, I can't get all the way through here. Can I get up here and then even further? Yes. Okay, so we got on top of the ship. I know later on we should be able to enter there as well, I think. But I think right now we can't. We have to wait for plant life and then we can get in there, I believe. Something like that. Or when you can fly or something. Looting the crap out of the place. Well, that's the whole point of going to salvage these ships, I guess. Make sure that we take all the valuable goodies. But yeah, I don't think I remember where the gold chest was again. Hydration level low. Okay. I'll be fine. There's my pod. Let's get a bit of oxygen. I love looting in games. After I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, I had the urge to gather flowers. Yeah, that's the same with games like Medieval Dynasty and stuff. You just... all of a sudden, everywhere you go, you look around outside and you're like, oh, I can gather that, I can pick up that, I can use that. Now, in some... I believe on Humble, there's a lot of these machines that you can also open up. But I don't think it's the case in this one. Yeah, see, I need a jetpack. Yeah, I was thinking I probably need a jetpack to get in there. So, it's okay. We already looted a bunch of stuff. We are out of water, so we have no new water. So we might as well just go and pick all the good stuff that I want to take home with me. Could go with a good seed, some nuggets. Super alloy, of course, more of those. Take the aluminium. Don't have that seed at home yet and that one. So now we have the 3 different seeds at home. That's already a good one. Then let's take this. Take the food. We'll come back here anyway, so it's not like this is the last time we visit here, but... well, we can only take so much right now, so let's just bring whatever we really think we can use right now. That's good. Let's head to the home base. Gotta be quite the walk, but that's okay. Hey, Cooper, welcome in. How are you and how are the boys? Play the Toxicity Planet. I would love to play that. But my idea was actually to start on this planet, get going, and of course once you build the interplanetary rocket, you can go from one planet to the other, and you can use the technologies you already have to start out on all the other worlds. So from this world on, we're going to go visit all the other worlds at some point and start transforming them. At least that's the idea. So we'll get to it, just not right now. You get right now unlimited super alloy. What do you mean? But yeah, we really need to loot everything. That's the whole point of this game. It's spread out with materials. Better use them. Whew, almost home. Really need a jetpack. Don't know if it's around the corner already, but would love to get the jetpack. Don't see it in here. Well, let's start decoding some chips. The GPS-1 satellite. An area lamp. Oh, nice. We get a lamp inside the base. And a tier 2 microchip. Okay, well, you know, we got some stuff. First things first, let's go outside. Take this one out and put the golden seed in. That'll help. Might get an extra one soon though, because we can use a few more. Let's first ditch some of this stuff. Do we have some? Yes, we have some to spare. Good. Okay, let's go. Oh, we can probably go here already for the super alloy. Let's take all the other stuff out. And now this is the one for super alloy. And this can be one for fabric or something like that. Alright, let's dump the engine and the nuggets here because we don't need those. The seeds we might try to plant soon, but not yet. Let's go around for the iridium stuff and the uranium stuff. Got some plant seeds. Some more food. Yeah, the food chest's also already full. I need a bigger food chest. Okay, we need some iron then, basically. So let's just go with that. And then once we have that, we can store some extra food in there. And if we get some extra food grows, we can grow different types of food. Now, we don't really need that much right now. But later on in the game, you will need a lot of stuff for food and all that kind of stuff because you need it to make other products with. So we're going to get that. Rather have just been fed, now they beg the food I am eating. Never pleased. I hope you have a nice dinner then. Make the advanced... Ah, well, we have already got the advanced crafting bench. We can make super alloy already. It's just that it's quite costly because you need aluminium for it, and that's quite costly to get. Or it's still rare at this point in the game, so I'm trying to save that a little bit. Right, food, water, O2. Let's put it next to the food so that as soon as we get food out of there, we can just stuff it in. Let's get rid of that one. Of course, we are waiting on the moment that we can actually build our big base. That will go on the water, because that's always what I like to do. Build my base over the water, but we have to wait for the water level to rise. So that we can put it right above the water. Next thing up is probably just to gather some stuff. Now we've been to the big ship. We know that there's still a lot of goodies there. It will simply be a lot faster to gather all those goodies as soon as we get to stuff like the jetpack. And it's nice to go there and pick up all the iron and stuff that we left, but there's no real reason since we have that all laying around here as well. So I'm not going to go to the big ship right now. I'm just trying to get the stuff together for another run. But then the other way. So we're going to go soon to the aluminium fields and then past it. Because we should find a place there where we can find some more uranium. And of course, power is always a thing. So the more power units we can make, the better. So I kind of want to head that direction soon. We do need one aluminium for that. So now we can also place the beacon. Can we already harvest these? Yes. As soon as you harvest them, they grow again. So always just harvest them. I have... Oh, are we out of water? Oh, we have plenty of ice. Okay, so let's head to the aluminium fields. We'll take a little stop there and then we're going to continue. If I'm correct, there are also some shipping crates that dropped out there that we might get. And then, yeah, we should be having some good stuff and getting close to the uranium. The perfect location for the base. There's no water leak. Yeah, right where we are now is a good place for a base, but that's where most people build their bases. So I just tried to build a temporary base there. And then as soon as the water level is as high as it gets in this planet, we're going to build right over the water. I don't know, I like that. And it's also nice when you get like the water collectors and stuff. You can just put them right outside your base, which I like. Okay, is there something good in here? Not really. Pick those up later. Now here we're getting past the aluminium fields. Here you can see those drop shipping containers. It's good that it's just shipping containers and not people, because if you get dropped on one of those spikes, I don't know. Don't think that'll be very good for you. Now I believe you can't get into that one. But there are here that you should actually be able to get into. See, there's some stuff that we might get. There's more stuff that we might get, but we'll do that as soon as we put up a pod. And if I'm correct, there should be some way through out there and some way out here. The thing is that I don't remember where the actual uranium would be. Luckily, we can always just quickly build our... Oh, this is heading back towards the home base. So... Oh, that's actually another way to get here. Okay, nice. So we might as well just build the pod out here. Because this gives us room to go different directions. I don't know what to call this, but we're going to place a beacon here. I'll call this spikes. Okay, so here we are at the spikes. And now I think going this way might be... Oh, there's iridium. Okay, oh, that's good too. That's good too. There's a town in Arkansas that is rich with aluminium ore. The town is called Bauxite, which is the ore aluminium is found in. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, and here we get some... Oh, the blue stuff. Osmium. Which is also a resource that we are going to need. Yep, there it is. It's a blue stuff. We're going to need that soon too. So if we can get that already for a bit, that's nice too. And these are also places where you can set up one of those ore extractors. Now, if you place one right now, it will gather the regular ores and sometimes pick up something special. The later tier ones you can actually set to specifically gather a certain resource, which is really good. I like this. Company-owned town. Well, that's quite common actually in a lot of areas. That, you know, there's a big company exploiting some resource, and then they will just build a town there for the workers. And okay, I could actually try and destroy it already, but I can't reach it yet. How to? Oh, there, that way. Hello. Ooh, chip. Ooh, nice. Aluminium, more food. Oh man, lots of goodies. Lots of goodies on the crate. What are you eating, Cooper, that they so really much want your food? Okay, so we are filled up. We have some nice goodies. We've set up another outpost. Actually, would like to try... find my way home this way. See if this is a little bit faster than the other way around. Might actually be, because this is already directly to the home base. I just can't wait till we can fly. That is so nice if we can get the jetpack. After this, completely play other planets, moon planets. Well, I fully intend to play other planets and all that kind of stuff, so don't worry about it. It's very nice that you're so polite to ask things and not demand them. Yes, that was intentionally sarcastic. Okay, we also haven't visited that big ship, so that is one where we can also go to and set up a outpost. We don't have to build a beacon with that. We can just build it because then we'll just know it's there, and we can also see what goodies are in that ship. Now, the terraformation index is still running up. We are at 1.5 now. When we started out, we were at 600 something. So, could be good to now invest in a few more pieces of equipment now that we got some extra stuff found everywhere. So that it goes a little bit faster again. Oh, and we have a lot of iridium, so we can get heaters. Let's do the unlock first. Maybe we get lucky. New fence. Oh man, what would I need that fence for? Okay, well, you know, a fence is a fence. Go in there. aluminium, and then osmium. We don't have one for osmium yet, so we can just drop it in here with the rest. Okay. Well, found more food. Can you have a robotic miner? So, well, you don't really have like robots or anything. But what we can do is we can build this ore extractor. And it will extract ores on the ground, and it will depend where you build it, what it will gather. Now, on a normal spot, it will just gather the 5 major resources. So iron, silicone, titanium, those kind of things. If we put it, for instance, in the osmium mine, it will also still only get your... it will still only get your basic stuff, but once we get the upgraded ones, it can really get the good stuff out. But you do need the stronger ones for that. Right now, let's see. Do we have what we need for another? Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can build another rod. And then we can start to work on another nuclear reactor. And with that, we ensure that we have enough power for a while. Let's just make a bunch of water. Not everything, because we might need some ice soon, but probably not anymore. Let's first work on enough power, and this will help with that. See? There we go. Right, this generates 86, this only 19, but I'm going to keep them up for now. Okay, next step could be another set of heaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We built 2 extra heaters, they'll go a long way. Because I believe we only have 2 right now. 2 titanium, 2 aluminium. Now these still need to be placed inside. Later on we can get these that you can actually place outside. Which is also very good. Okay, there we go. That's doubling up on the heat. Yep, that's really pushing the heat. That's nice. Inventory is a bit limited. Always so much to loot and so little space to fit in it. That's true, that's true. But I guess if you make the inventory pretty unlimited, in this game it gets a bit too fast. Because already, I did the other stream was 2 hours 15 minutes. And we already got from barren planet to the rain. And now we are going to liquid water. So you want the game to last a bit, I guess. I do think that for the most part they found the right balance in this game. Okay, we got that one, we got that one. I want to get a few extra drills. They do get pressure and heat. Looks like we can at least do 1, but we don't have iron for another one. We can always get that though. We have 3 now, so this should make it up to a quarter faster. Playing in space. Well, actually we're on a planet, but yes, kind of in space. Right now there's no oxygen on the planet, or only a little bit. So yeah, we're kind of in space. Welcome in PSV, how are you? No wonder I look shiny when I have to fed these 2 brothers. They eat me out of those house. Oh wow. Okay, that's good. Now let's see, can we get some veggie tubes? We should. Let's build 2 extra. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 2 more aluminium. Yes. Should get some seeds then that are good. 200. Yeah, the 200 multiplier will suffice for now. See, we only have 2 of these, the big ones. So if we get 2 more, that will also help out. Except for the fact that these ones have plus 600% bonus, and these will only get a 200% bonus. But it will still help, and we already have a little bit of grass. Ah, the first grass on the planet. Look at that. How nice. Should probably not step on it then. My mistake. Yep, let's have a drink. Okay, so the numbers do run up. What will be next? Ooh, we already unlocked the atmospheric water collector. Nice. Bigger backpack. These are this is pretty far out. This one's pretty far out. The sign I don't care about. This one's pretty far out. So We have a bit of time right now. Okay. We don't have iron, so I should probably get some more stuff now. Thing is, if we build this one right outside our doorstep, that might actually be good, but we're not going to do that. We're going to make a run for the big spaceship, see what's in there. That's lying up there. So we need to bring everything that we need to build one pod and a door, which is 2 titanium, 1 silicone, and 3 iron. Now, all we have to do is run up the hill here and get there. So while we run there, I will pick up the iron, and then we should be good. Let's see, there it is. 1. Alright, we already have it. I'll probably take 3 extra for a big storage container. There we go. Alright, let's get up here and let's get to that point. I believe there's a cave there as well, but that might still be blocked by ice. So we have to warm the planet up to actually access that. This is one of those planets where global warming still needs to kick in to actually make the planet habitable. One thing I like about Europeans is that they take the time and effort to learn other languages. Well, not all languages. I mean, I learned Dutch, English, German, and some French. But decided to forget about the French as quickly as I could. But yeah, still know the other languages. Alright, so this is up. So we should now be able to get into the ship. Now, I believe on top of the ship is also a crate in this one. Not 100% sure, but I think there is. Yep, nice. Gold chest. Ooh, another 600 multiplier plant. Some sort of space rocket, don't know. Is that like a toy or something? I don't know what to do with that. But we got it, nice. Oh, maybe it's what this ship for the golden crate and not the other one. I don't know. There's nothing out here, so let's jump into the ship. See if there's something to scavenge. There's already a crate here. What's in it? Not really good stuff, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. We're not complaining. The ship inside is gold chest. Is there also a gold chest inside the ship? I mean, we already got the one upstairs, but I don't know if there's one inside. Well, if you say so, but I don't really remember. It's been like, I guess 2 years ago that I streamed this with somebody else, or at least joined their stream, basically. So, alright, let's get rid of all this stuff, and then we're gonna jump straight back in, but at least we got the first hole in. And of course, I try to keep up with chat. If you say something to me, please tag my name in it. Write the ad and then my name so that it lights up to me, so that I know that you said something to me. I know I have to respond to it. And of course, I do my best to actually respond to it. Okay, so this part is now empty. By the looks of it. Kind of wish at some point that we don't really need a torch, but yeah, we do really need a torch. Look like a lot of iron to scavenge. Yeah, well, you can't scavenge the whole ship, actually. So it's the crates that you can get. These computers you can get later on, but you need a better chip on your hand tool to actually make them go away. So we can't do those yet. And we have a way later on to open these doors, but right now we can't. So yeah, it's you can't scavenge everything. It's mainly just gathering stuff that they left behind, and that's about it, so. Okay, there's also not a lot of stuff in here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, but it's all... Oh, look at that. Okay. We already filled up again. There is actually a lot of stuff in the ship. Oh, Rodok definitely is a genius. We all know that. He knows his stuff about computers and all. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. I want to keep those two. There we go. Let's head back into the ship. Your base backside ship super alloy. What do you mean? Do you mean that behind the ship that is on the backside of my base, if you get into that maze and you get through it, that you get through super alloy? Because we have visited that place already and we took some super alloy from it. Not all, there's still a lot there. But yeah, we have been there and checking it out and seeing if we... Okay, this is the exit. I have to make sure I don't get lost. Okay, so we've been here now. So now we should... No, that's where we have been. Yep, here we go now. It's also like most containers you can destroy, but this locker you can't destroy already. So it differs even for that, what you can and can't destroy. Now, these beams you have to destroy to get through. There we go. They'll drop some supplies. Now this one, tier 2 heater, also nice. Here we have the power room. Also good. And some more nice goodies here, I guess. Let's drop that one, take that one. But we're getting a little low on oxygen at the moment. So, and we still have to get all of this anyway. And trust me, we will. Yeah, food level low and oxygen gets low. Your diploma in wit and sarcasm. Very true. Alright, let's take a drink. Let's eat some food. Well, there's plenty of stuff in the ship. And all in all, we have discovered quite a bit of areas around the base. We've been in most directions now. Yeah, let's go straight, go left, right. Okay, I tried to pick up most stuff here so that we don't leave anything. So it was a tier 2 heater, so got some nice goodies from that. Okay, now I really want to take this one. At least we have the chip. What's this? Cargo ship Cirilla 4, machinery log. This morning on the 17th day of special travel to Stigmar, the ship inexplicably excited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy and the ship lost power, as if it has been draining by some exterior thing. We're going to try to make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of this planet. I hope we'll make it. Well, apparently they didn't, because we never heard from them again. 400%, that's good. 300%, also nice. Okay, well, there's more stuff to get from here, I guess. But we have another full inventory. A ship backside super alloy cave. Yeah, I think so. We'll find it, we'll find it. One step at a time. The map for the interior would help. Yeah, there are actually maps for the outside area. So if you unlock the GPS satellites and all, you can have a map and you can watch that. But yeah, there's no real ship grounds where you can just check the route for the ship. But that's also part of the game, I guess. So, you know, it has a little bit of puzzle in it. You have to remember where you have been and where you're going. And if you do that, you can get quite far. And if you don't, well, you know, then you get lost and you die because you run out of oxygen. At least in the beginning of the game, because later in the game, there will be no more oxygen for you to get out of because that gets fixed. But we're not nearly that far yet. But I think we, for now, got most out of this ship anyways. So we can now start soon to make a selection and start bringing some stuff home. Don't get lost. Yeah, that was my problem in the beginning when I played this. But right now, at the moment, I kind of remember, as soon as I enter the ship, I'm like, oh, this one goes here and there, and then I'll just figure it out. So I kind of remember because I already played this, of course. Otherwise, I would have gotten seriously lost. Let's see, super alloy. I want that. I want the chip. I think I'm taking the fabric. Might be an upgrade soon coming up. Also want the 400% plant and the 300% plant. Okay, well, this is good for a first run. The interesting thing is when you get the jetpack, you can just fly in a straight line towards the home base now, which will save a lot of time. That's also why I'm usually just doing one run after I cleared out a ship. I'm taking the most valuable stuff. I just make a run home, and then we'll just continue building the base and building new terraforming tools. And then once I get the jetpack, and sometimes even when I get the upgrades, then I will start to fly back and forth because it's just easier to do that. Hey Mike, welcome in. How are you doing? And of course, a big thank you all that you're here. I mean, that is very much appreciated. Hope you all have a great time. Now, while you're here, don't forget, please, to hit that like button. It does help me out in all the algorithms. And helps me to grow my little channel a bit. Of course, this year, the channel has done way better than I expected. I set a goal for 5,000 subscribers, which I already knew was pretty much not reachable. But 2 big spikes during the year. One in January last year and one recently. Made me go quite past that, actually. So, ooh, the tier 2 jetpack. But we don't have the tier 1 jetpack as far as I know. Or do we have that already? Oh, we probably have that already. Yeah, okay, we got that. Good. We have only 1 engine. But now we have 2 engines. Oh, man, we can get the jetpack. Happy camper here. Ooh, I love to get the jetpack. Let's dump some stuff. What do we actually need for the jetpack? I forgot that we just needed this one and we can get the jetpack. Titanium. Where are you? Here. Thank you. We got a jetpack. Now, what if we want the upgrade? Jetpack 1, super alloy, 1 sulfur, 1 osmium, and 1... Did I get a sulfur already? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, don't see a sulfur in here. But I know where to get sulfur, so that's can be solved. Because the tier 2 jetpack would be even better. Now, these are good seeds that I want to take out and put in here. Because they are better than these seeds. So that will speed things up. That one out, that one in. Still have to employ the jetpack, of course. And now we can simply fly around. I like it. Okay, let's dump those 2. Ooh, getting 2/3 on the way almost for liquid water. Liquid water. Can you build ships? No. So, yes and no. So what we can do at some point, we can build a launching platform and then we can launch different rockets that can help us out. So we can launch rockets that will help raise the pressure. We can have rockets out that give us a GPS system so that we can see where we are. So those things are here. We can also later build a trade ship, so a rocket that we can stuff with stuff and we get points, we get some sort of currency for it and we can buy new stuff with that. And we can build a rocket that can transport us to other planets that we can also terraform. But you can't build a ship to just fly over this planet. One thing that will be there, I don't think it's in this screen. Doesn't look like it. But there is also a buggy that we can unlock. But I don't think it's in this screen. I don't see it at least. Should be pretty early on already, so no, that it's not in here. But we can get a buggy that we can drive around the planet to go faster. And there's also lots of upgrades you can get for the buggy for more storage space and that kind of stuff. So yes, there are ways to make travel around the planet more convenient. And with all that I did, I still did not pick up iron that we need for the water collector. So let's just go with that. Now here you can clearly see how much easier it is to use the jetpack compared to the walking. And that's why I really held out with all the hauling stuff back and forward to the ship. And every jetpack upgrade will make your jetpack even faster. So It is really worth waiting for that. And now we might just do a few holes soon, get some stuff in that we need to improve what we do, of course. Are they still doing regular updates to the game? Yes, the Toxicity DLC is actually out for like 2-3 weeks now, I guess. So it's not out that long yet. It's pretty new. But this isn't a game that gets regular patches. So basically what they tend to do... By the way, this is a water collector. This will now slowly collect water from the atmosphere, and then we get bottles of water here. So we now have an infinite way of getting water. We don't have to melt ice anymore if we need some water. But yeah, they usually just build a new DLC. So they did that with the Toxicity one. And once that is done, they really test it so that most of the bugs are out. Of course, it's always hard to get everything out, but usually they give out good updates. And then sometimes there will be a little 1 or 2 bug fixing patches, and that's it. After that, they're just done and it's good, and they're not going to look at it again. So the game is still a work in progress. They're still working on it. But I thought we made some water recently. Where did we leave all of that? Oh, here. But yeah, it's they do a good job with patching it, but they take their time for everything. So there's usually, I think, like one big patch and one thing. Craft agility boot for fast running. Yeah, I have faster agility boots already. I have the fastest ones that I can have right now, or at least I should have. So that should be okay. But thanks for the tip. Inside the Iridium Cave, go to the Sulfur Cave. Yeah, that was my plan. So we're gonna go through here, and then we can head to the sulfur area. But yeah, you can clearly see how much faster this is compared to running. I mean, last time we ran out here and it took quite a while to get here. That's why we built the pod. And right now we're just flying straight through. The ice here has melted, so we can now reach this. And this is the sulfur area. So here you will find patches of sulfur. There's also lots of aluminium, so I'm going to take some of that too, because we could always use more aluminium. And then later on, once we... here is some sulfur that we needed for the upgrade. Once we get the better ore extractors, we can build an ore extractor in here, and that will then work on making us a lot of sulfur specifically. So you can set it to do that specifically. But most of the work that you had to do is already done then on the planet. So it's really just to make the later game stuff a little bit easier. You get some nice ore extractors and that kind of thing. Okay, now that we're here, let's pick up some stuff. Should probably fly back now to get some more oxygen, because we did not enter the pod when we came here. Luckily we have the pod here, so that is good. I like that. Oh, this is the wrong way, because that's an iridium thing. Aloe fields, maze top, spikes. There is the big ship, crashed ship. Should probably head this way. It's going the wrong way there. Is this the right way then? Yep, that's where the ice is. Yep, okay, this is good. Let's see. Hey, Lewis Williamson, welcome in. How are you today? Hey, there's another chest here. Oh yeah, I built a pot here. Good. We have to get some oxygen. Hey, well, this is the Planet Crafter. You start on a barren planet. I streamed that earlier today. And you have to gather resources, where most of the basic resources, like iron and silicon and stuff, you can see they're all around the planet. So you can just pick up ice and cobalt and all the basic building blocks that you need to build stuff. And then you have to build up a base and terraform the planet. That's kind of what we're trying to do. So we start out with a barren world. There's nothing, no oxygen, no water, no nothing. And we are trying to terraform this whole planet into a nice, amazing super Earth where everything is in abundance and nice and running. Right now we are working towards liquid water. So we started as a barren land, then we worked on getting a blue sky, then we worked on clouds, then we got rain, and now we're working towards liquid water. As soon as we get the liquid water, I think we're going to work towards lakes, so we'll see some lakes forming and all that kind of stuff. And we just have to get a materials build up stuff so we can build heaters to generate extra heat for the planet. We have to build plant and stuff to create oxygen. We have to get food for ourselves, so we have to build food growers. We can build drills that will generate pressure on the planet. We have to get some power sources. And that way we just work on the planet to make it look better and nicer and help us. Alright, we got the tier 2 jetpack now. I already have these. Oh no, we have the tier 4 backpack, but we didn't build it yet. We need a lot of super alloy for that. Do we have that? No. Okay, so that's something that we'll have to get. Oh, we can get the better stuff already. Nice. Okay, let's go get that then. So we now need a lot of super alloy. We can go to the maze. We already visited there, so there's a beacon. And then once we get to the top of the maze, we can pick up quite a bit of super alloy to get those last upgrades for the oxygen tank and the backpack, which will allow us to carry more stuff again. Now, this is already a nice way to get up here, which is pretty okay. What we basically need is to get on these slabs, because here is where there could be some stuff laying around that we might want to use. So we're going to go here now. See, there's a big chest. And here we find super alloy. And then we just have to kind of look around and see where everything is. Hopefully there's some nice stuff in this chest. Oops, yep, also some super alloy. We can make the jump here. Let's pick up some more. Wow, in the sandstorms it can be a bit hard to actually see. And we also have to keep an eye on our oxygen. Because if we run out, that's going to be a problem. Now, as you can see, this is a real maze. So if we want to get to the other side, for instance, we really have to make a quick jump. And there's always a chance of falling down, so... There's more super alloy. Okay, so we're good on super alloy now for a little bit. Kind of just want to make sure that we make it to the pod for some oxygen, and then we'll start to scavenge some more and head home again. Ooh, another blueprint, but we already took that one. Let me tear that down so that I know I already took that one. Now quickly get to the pod for some oxygen. There we are. Still some nice goodies in here too. Ooh, Cat, already a member for 19 months. Thank you so much. That is so much appreciated. And back with fish and chips. Well, you enjoy your fish and chips. I think we're doing pretty well. I've actually been to the maze again now to get some stuff here, but now we're just going to fly back because we have the stuff that we need. Just need to make sure that we take the right route, and it's getting pretty dark in here. And it is, after all, a maze, so there are dead ends. Oh dear. Never really understood this maze, so... Big crashed ship. Which way is the maze top? No, we don't. We have to stay away from the maze top, that's for sure. Home base. Ah, home base. Can we fly further here? Yep. Good. Alright, let's head to the home base. Phew. Inside the Iridium Cave, there's a gold chest. Thank you, thank you. I know you want to help, but it's also a little bit spoiling, so please keep that to a minimum. It's nice to find some stuff myself sometimes, but thanks for all the tips. I love fish and chips. Fish and chips are really nice. Okay, so we got the super alloy. We also have some other stuff that I have to drop off, otherwise we can't really do the upgrades, but we also have to check what the upgrades are. 1 titanium. Oh, we can already do the oxygen tank, and now we just need 1 titanium. Okay, oxygen tank is now 370. That is a big help. Here we have some extra space now too. So, yeah, looks pretty good. Put the super alloy away. Aluminium. Iridium. I really want the water level to start rising so that we can build our big base out there. Although we do need a lot of super alloy to make these big pods as well, so that'll be something to work on. But 85% already. That is going fast. How much power do we have? 52. Can we make some more of these? Because this will be helpful too. 2 magnesium. 2 aluminium. And then 2 Lerma seeds and 4 water. 2 Lerma seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll turn that into water. Voila. There we go. And now we can build some more grass spreaders. Because that will help us generate some of the plant life that we're going to need. Doesn't really matter where you plant them, but I like to spread them out a bit so that you get different grass patches. Which looks cool. I'm the kind of person to have fish and chips for Christmas dinner. Well, who wouldn't? I mean, if it's nice food, it's nice food. You don't have to eat fancy food because it's Christmas. You eat what you like because it's Christmas. Alright, this one is still far away. This one is far away. Yeah, they're all far away, basically. So we really need to just invest in a power source and then just extra stuff. Do we have the 3 super alloy for this? Yes. I'll just use the ice up for water. I don't think we need the ice anymore. And now we can quickly fly to places. I love it. Okay, so for the drill we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 if I'm correct. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we should be able to build 2 of these, which will help. Now we can also get on top of things. That's nice. Now these should be at the water's edge, so let's hope they really are. And not get in the water, but yeah, we should be safe. Alright, that's 2 more for pressure. Oh yeah, the pressure starts to kick in. Now biomass already 860 grams. Oxygen is now a thing. Of course, we can't get these, but they only produce 13 oxygen a second, plus then the plant that you put in. This, oh, what's that? A biolab. Cool. Allows you to craft bio recipes. Okay, that will be interesting. We need more super alloy, though, so we might just do another run to the caves. While these numbers keep running up and we get to liquid water. Let's do another run into the top of the maze. See if we can find some more super alloy there. We should. Yep, we managed to get on. That's good. What's out here? Aluminium. Oh, nice. Here's another super alloy. Here's another aluminium. Now, I wonder if I can build a extractor later on top here, and if that will actually get super alloy or not. I don't think an extractor can get super alloy at some point, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I do know there is quite the super alloy out here. And that is really helpful. Come on, pick it up. I am missing the chat a little bit. I see stuff about an M and a Y, but I don't know what you're all talking about, so don't blame me for not understanding it. There we go. More and more and more. I think I already walked this way, but I'm not 100% sure. Here's another one. Here's another one. Hopefully, this can last us for a little bit. Do need to head to oxygen soon, though, so Might have to head to the maze top now. Phew. Alright, well, we got some good stuff. That's good. He's referring his green slushy abomination he ruins good fish and chips with. Oh, green stuff. Wow. I don't know about that. Why would you put stuff over it? Is there something nice in here? Well, some aluminium. That's good to take, I guess. Not much in here. There's more super alloy, and that's what we came for. Might as well just try to find our way home a little bit. Pick up some more super alloy on the way. Though I don't think I can make this jump, though, so... Can we make such a big jump? Oh, we can make pretty big jumps, actually. Ooh, don't fall down. Ah, yeah, we made it. Phew. At some point, you start to fall down, so... Okay, we can have one more super alloy. And then it's time to head home, because then we're filled up. See, if you don't make it, you don't make it. And then you fall down. Alright, let's go this way then. Is there something in this chest? We said we have enough oxygen for now, so no worries. Okay, we're full now. Let's head back. This is a way out, apparently. The big crashed ship. Ah, this is a way out to the side. Okay. Now, there's lots and lots of ice over there. Might be interesting checking that out too at some point. Probably can make a jump to that pod at the ship and then go further on there and build a pod already for later on in the game as well. Getting tea and biscuits. Nice. I thought you were just having dinner. Now you're already having tea and biscuits. Wow. Let me also not forget to drink a little bit, so that's what I'm doing now. Alright, here we are, back at the place. Now, if we want the biolab, we also need 2 osmium. Do we have that? Yes. We have to drop off some aluminium. 2 osmium. Can we now build the biolab? Oh, we need 1 aluminium for that. Okay. Because then we can get a biolab where we can craft stuff. Now, the biolab will really be a temporary building. Because we will need to change that once we get to the big water base. I do want to see where the actual crafting table is at. So let's just try and see... I can, yeah, it's on the other side now. Now it's on this side, so we should be able to attach it, and then it should be on the right side, but you're never 100% sure. No, see, now it's on the wrong side, and I don't want that. I want the computer to be on the right side, so that you just walk in and reach the computer. So yeah, we should probably do it like this then. Is it good now? Yes, it is. Alright, so this is the biolab. It looks fancy. And here we can start to make things with bacteria, bioplastics, fertilizer, explosive powder. So don't give Road Dog any. And mutagen. But most of this we can't make yet because we don't have the resources yet. We could already make explosive powder. But most of this, and we could probably do this if we were already growing mushrooms. But that's about it. So we don't have algae yet or an algae generator. So that's not going to work out. I think we need to move this one a bit. That might be better suited. Well, we can probably for now. Of course, once we're going to build the new base on the new location, that will be way bigger. So we're taking all of that into account. This isn't doing anything. If we build another biolab, we get another 135 oxygen a second. So let's go with that. 2 cobalt, 1 aluminium, and 2 titanium. I mean, we don't really need the next biolab, but it just generates extra oxygen now. If we don't need it later on, we can always tear it down again. Oh, we need a lerma seed. I forgot about it. Oh, are we out of Lerma seeds? Probably. Yeah, we're out of seeds. How did that happen? Alright, I think we had some seeds up there with the ship, so let's fly there. And then we will see what we can get. Ooh, there's the first water puddle. Look at that. There's a little bit of water in here. Ah, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I saw a little patch of water there, but it wasn't water. Okay. That's cool. So we got the first little bits of water. And later on, something will happen with those little puddles as well, which is cool. But we'll see that way further out in the game. That's probably not going to be today. But at least we're getting somewhere. I mean, it still looks like a completely barren planet with nothing useful and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we are getting some. Out there we have a Lerma seed. That's what I wanted. Ooh, we still have a golden seed out here. Yeah, that's what I want to bring home. Now at least we can build the extra biolab. And now we should just be able to fly like this. We'll start to fall down a bit, but that's nothing bad. And, oh, we're going to get a meteor storm, but it looks like this could be one for... No, it's just pink. There's no meteors. Ah, sad. Sometimes, most meteor storms just give you regular resources, but sometimes you get the special ones, and you get, like, super alloy or something like that. And those are really nice. But the super alloy disappears very quickly after that storm. So if you get that one, you have to make sure that you pick up the stuff quickly. Otherwise, the super alloy will already go away. But getting that one is really nice. Alright, we got 2 of these bio places now. This is the actual biodome. This will generate the extra oxygen that we need at the moment. I think it's almost a year ago you played this for a Sunday stream. Is it a year ago? I don't really remember how long ago. It could actually be longer, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so yeah, we got from liquid water, and now we're trying to get to lakes, which is already going way slower, so we have to improve these numbers. But lakes is where we want to head to, because then we can get... 17, okay. We could get 1 extra heater. Once we get to lakes, we can start to build our new base. Okay, let's do the heat one. Silicon, titanium. Can we build 1 rod? Yes. Yes, we can. Let's build a rod. Let's drop off the super alloy for now. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Let's do some tier 3... Nope. Nope, 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 no, no. They're not worth it compared to the other place. And this is just a 300%, so let's just put it in here. That should already increase stuff. And then we just need a better veggie tube. Silicon, titanium, uranium, or aluminium. There we go. That should get us 1 extra heater. Oh, we have 4 now, so that will generate a little bit of heat extra. Ooh, look at that number running up now. Oxygen, bit slow, but it is what it is. And we're now out of power. We have 0.05 kilowatts to spare. So we might have to go for another nuclear reactor soon. But for that, we need more uranium. Since we don't really have that present at the moment. That is a little bit of a thing. So we'll have to start finding uranium. Okay, let's put some food back here that we don't need. Some water. And then we're gonna go try find uranium. Oh, I think I know where there is uranium. There should be a cave around the corner here at some point where I think there is uranium. Let's just try and visit it. I mean, with 370 of the oxygen that we now have in our tank, we can go out for a pretty long time, which is already a bonus, I think. So that's good. And we have a pod out there if we need it. We have a pod in here if we need it. So we should kind of be okay for now. And I think somewhere here near this rock there is a underground place, which is also interesting. Yep, there it is. See, there's an underground place here that we can discover. So let's head in here. See, there's lights. There's a message. A ship crashed on this planet for an unknown reason. Many of us died upon impact. Some died on the surface. I'm the only one left. Oh, that must be horrible. I've tried to survive, but the land is too hostile. My health is deteriorating. I'm going outside one last time to try and find some water. Yeah, well, that was in vain, because there was no water on the planet yet. But we did find a Lirma seed here. And, ooh, a chest full of goodies. Look at that. And some uranium as well. Okay, nice. Problem is, I am completely filled up now. And that's where the cave is, all the way over there. You see, there's the opening. So I'm just going to bring this stuff back now, because I'm filled up. And then we'll just make one flight straight through the cave, so that we can... hopefully that is actually the uranium cave. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. And then hopefully we can get some extra stuff from it. I have to get my stuff home now. I do like those loot boxes a lot, and especially if you find some of these nice places, they will have some really good stuff. Sometimes it can be disappointing if you find one of those blue chests and there's just some iron and silicon and stuff in it. In the beginning you're happy because it saves you the gathering time, but afterwards you're just like, nah, I wish I had some special stuff in there. Planet crafted with multiplayer mayhem, joined by a few special guests. 1 year ago. Ah, okay, yeah, that was with Trouble and Body Shot. We had a lot of fun back then. I do well remember that. I didn't remember the exact date, but I do well remember those streams. They were fantastic. Tier 2 blueprinting and the Tier 2 GPS satellite. Nice. A gamer that likes loot boxes special. Yeah. Well, you know. At least we don't have to pay for individual loot boxes in this game. You can just, you buy the game and then all the loot boxes are for free. So that's already a good one, I guess. Okay, we have more food than we need and I need some extra water. So let's have a drink. Let's dump the food. And now we were still going to make a little flight for the cave. So let's go. And of course, thank you all very much for being here. Hope you all enjoy. If you do, please give this video a like. That helps me out in the algorithm. If you're new here, you're very welcome. If you want, you can mingle in chat. If you don't want to, just lurk. Totally fine. If you want to see more and want to not forget about it, just subscribe. It's free. Alright, there we go. All the way to, hopefully, the uranium cave, if I'm correct. We'll see. Space Lex. Oh dear. Do you want me to wear some space latex suit? Huh? With lakes you get to fishing. You don't actually do fishing yourself. But at some point we have to generate fish eggs and all that kind of stuff. And we have to unlock fish and get them into the water. Yeah, that is one of the steps. So there will be water, there will be lakes, there will also be fish. Ooh, what's this? Super alloy. Nice. Oh, is this the super alloy cave and not the uranium cave? Looks like it. Oh, chest. So yeah, there are fish and stuff, but you don't really get to fish yourself. We just eat plants and that kind of stuff, so... Now look at this, people. What does this look like? Could it be a secret door? Who knows? Can we open it? No, not yet. That's gonna take a long time before we can do that. Alright, well, I have to get back outside. If I can find it. Oh, probably here. Because we have to fly back because we're getting out of oxygen a little bit. Luckily, there is a pod out there, so we can get to that. I just thought there was also uranium in there. Might that be another cave then? We'll figure it out. No, too kinky for me. Never thought I'd hear you say that. What, a game without a fishing minigame? Yes, this is a game without a fishing minigame. But it's still a very good game. Back, welcome back, cat. Okay, so is there some... Oh, there is a few bits of uranium in here already. That's good. I just really feel like I'm just missing something on that spot. That there is actually uranium in there, but we just have to take like another corner or something. Now in here there is a broken window, and I think if we can get up to it, but we have to get a bit lucky, I think, or we have to get the better jetpack. No, there we are. See, now we're up in the command center of the ship. And I think down here we should be able to find some stuff. Ooh, look at this. An oxygen multiplier. Now, that's interesting. We have no use for that yet. But later on, we can actually build a little machine. And if you place that close to, let's say, other things that actually do produce oxygen, you can multiply that by a lot of percentages, which will be very good. So that is very helpful later on in the game. And it's very, it has a high value if you want to sell it for some tokens that you can use to buy other stuff. But I usually don't do that. I keep it and we'll use them wisely. Cooper, my hearing aids need fixing, did he say? Oh dear. Multiply the O2, what about preservation of mass? Well, you know, not everything in this game is as it should be. I mean, why would we have that? I think there's more wrong on this world anyways. I mean, we're just running around like nothing. Well, they're like, it's quite hard to run around without these agility boots. Well, there was no oxygen, so what was holding us back then? Okay, let's dump some of the flowers. This one, we can dump that one because we don't need it right now. Getting more and more good stuff. We are now at 4 MTI, but I don't think we have enough yet to build the next power source again. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7, 7, 7. Okay. What we could do is build the launch platform. That's actually what we're going to try. We built the launch platform. And then we can send out a rocket in space at some point. And that rocket will then come back and make meteorites come that can send us whatever we need. So it could be that those meteors will then... Oh, now we have low power. But those meteors could then give us uranium that we need to get new power. Now, I think we should be able to fix this power outage with just a solar panel. How big is it? Not enough power. 437, 383. Ooh, that's quite a bit of power. So we need a few solar panels for that. And of course, I'm out of iron right now. Oh man. Now you can immediately see by the numbers that the terraforming is halted as soon as you are out of power. So nothing is terraforming right now, which is a bit of a waste. What we do actually see now is that there's water forming here. Ooh, there's a crate here. So we do get the first bits of water. Okay, let's see. Iron, magnesium, silicon. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that we need. Let's just pick up what we can. Destruct the launch platform for now. I think we should be able to pretty quickly get the power back on. I mean, it will just be a few minutes that we're not really terraforming. It won't make that much of a difference on the long run. Can I already build one? Yeah, I need some magnesium, and then we can probably already build one or two. Now you will see that the water actually flows and moves, which is already pretty cool. I wonder if you can make this game have graphics like you have in other games that use the Unreal 5 engine. or that it's simply not possible because you this world is so big that you run into trouble. Because I think there is more potential in this game if you up the graphics a little bit sometimes. Some of these graphics are really nice, but some are like a little bit simple. Okay, I think one more should do the trick. Let me check. 19. Yeah, that should do the trick. So just one more big solar panel. And we are there. So 1 magnesium, 2 cobalt, 1 aluminium, and then everything is back to work. Yep. Alright, there we go. So here we have the launch platform. Now we'll have to figure out what we need to send the right rocket into space. And then we have to be prepared to get stuff from that rocket. So here we are on top. And this will do the heat multiplier. And this will do magnetic field protection rocket. Generates iridium asteroid. Gives a global generation bonus by protecting the magnetic field. And the pressure multiplier is 1000. So that's very useful. This one attracts uranium asteroids and gives a global heat generation bonus. So we're going to launch this one. We need a rocket engine, 2 super alloy, and 3 cobalt. A rocket engine, 2 super alloy, and the cobalt we can pick up out here because it's laying right here. And then once it gets going, the meteors will start to show up relatively fast. And we'll have to get to them and pick up the goods. But the problem is, if the meteor hits you, you either immediately die or you lose a lot of health. So that is something that we have to take into account. You have to be a little bit careful. But this most likely is the easiest way to get some serious goodies. Now, of course, it can be wise now to ditch as much stuff as we can, except for those 2 pieces. And then we're now going to try and launch that rocket. In Unreal Engine 5 it would look good, but you need a decent computer for that. Most of us haven't. Yeah, that was I was thinking. Like, this game could be so much far more appealing, I guess, to some people if you use that, but then most of them can't play it. So I think they made a good trade-off here by making it like this, but then a lot of people can play it. And of course, like right now with the grass, you can see that the grass now actually looks like a big patch, but if I go closer, see, it will immediately start to change. So I don't know. It's and I have all my settings on ultra. I guess if they make all of that very beautiful, you need a very good computer. But here we are. So we're going to do a little countdown and launch this rocket. 3, 2, 1. Well, we're launching our first rocket off the planet. Let the uranium stuff come in. Let me fly back to the base. Here we are. And now we just have to wait and see. There it goes, the rocket all the way up. You can already hear the wind picking up. And then there comes the first asteroid. Second one. Whee! There we go. Come on, fall down. Show me the uranium. Now there will be more and more, and they might sometimes fall exactly in the same spot, so we have to be a little bit careful. Uh-oh. 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 It's really hard to predict where they're going to fall. See, this one is pretty close. Pretty close. But yeah, here we have already uranium laying around. There's also a core that you can't pick up, but I really want to pick up most of the uranium. Now, usually the uranium will stick around for a little bit. So you don't have to rush too much. But sometimes it goes away relatively fast. I think right now the rocks will sometimes just disappear and you can still pick everything up. So we're just trying to pick up as much as we can. I thought there were 3. Yep, here's another piece of one of the meteors. Sometimes, see, you can't reach them because they're under the rocks. But then as soon as some of the rocks start disappearing, we should still be able to pick up quite a bit. I think this is it though. This must be all the meteorites that fell down. I think we picked up most here, but I also had the idea that some meteors were going this way. Don't really see... Did it drop into the big lake here then? Oh, and we need oxygen. Maybe that's a smart idea too. Let's just get in here. We'll load up the oxygen, and there we go. Alright, yeah, there it is. Okay, good, 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 good. If terraforming is not working, the standard ID guy gets nervous. Ooh, there's some very nice uranium here. Oh, that's at least enough, I think, for one better generator. Maybe even two. Looks like here's more. Yep. Okay, so guess we were lucky that we had all the stuff to actually produce a rocket in the first place. But that did get us quite a bit of uranium now. I'm going to make a fly back to the other spot to see if some of the rocks already disappeared and if there's still some laying around. Oh, we actually got a lot of uranium now. Oh, good. We can make some extra power. I got the power. Nice. So this will be helpful. And even now, when you're just busy, the terraforming index starts to still run up. 4.74 MTI now. It was quite a bit lower when we started. I believe it was 600 something, I think, TTI, but I can't reach it. Can I reach it from this side? Yes, good. That's already two more. Okay. Here was another source where we couldn't reach them. See, they're in here. These rocks just really need to go, otherwise I can't just pick them up. Nope. Can't reach it. Come on, rocks, go away. Show me the uranium. Interesting thing though that in this game the jetpacks usually don't run out or something, so you can just indefinitely fly once you have a jetpack. So if somebody wants to complain about the game not being realistic with fuel and stuff, this is your time. Now the uranium cores are removed, the big green blobs that were laying around, so I think this is all that we're going to get out of this. More power! Yeah, we're gonna get more power. We're at 5 MTI now, almost. I wonder if that will unlock something nice. I hope so. But hey, you can never be too sure. 5 MTI. Yep, that's the tier 5 backpack. These are all still quite far out. But we do get the tier 5 backpack. What do we need for that? 3 super alloy and 1 titanium. Wow, that is something that is doable. There we go. That gives me, let's see, we have 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 times 7, 28 spaces right now. And now we got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 spaces extra. Nice. That's a good amount. Okay, let's see. Actually managed to build 3 rods, and we still have 2 uranium left. Good. Okay. Super alloy. I don't think we have 9 super alloy. Oh, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we just need water. And we can make more power. And the good thing with these is we can tear these down at some point. And just upgrade them to the bigger ones, as far as I know. Yeah, we need a little bit more water and then we're good. More water for more power. And later on we can also get a multiplier for this power sources. So you can build a certain structure, and if you input the right machine, it will multiply the amount of power you get from it. So that's very handy. And now we went from 0.05 to 263 kilowatts to spare. So that's good. Now, can we get another heater? No, we don't have the stuff for it. We can get some more drills, I think, but it will probably depend on 1, 2, 3 in the aluminium. 1, 2, 1 more iron, and then that's titanium. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 1 more iron, and we can build 3 more of those drills, and 3 more is a substantial amount compared to how many we have. There's still something to be found here. Well, there's iron here, so that's good. Don't really see any new stuff. So the rocks should slowly disappear. I saw already a few disappear while we were looking at it, so they will go away. They are not permanent. Pat is flying high today with a jetpack, of course. True. Alright, we got 5 drills, so 3 extra will have an impact. Or should have an impact at least, so that's nice. And then, yeah, we might go for some more veggie tubes if we can steal. But I think we're almost out of aluminium. 1 more, okay. Let's at least do 1 more veggie tube just so to have it. And then we're gonna go maybe to the iron area. 200 multiplier. 250. 300. Let's do the 300 one. And get some extra aluminium. Hydration level low. Okay. Is there already some water in here again? Yes, thank you. Can you dive into the lake when it's there to farm resources? Yes! So even if the whole lake comes underwater, I'll show you soon. I'm just picking up the stuff that I need to go on an adventure. So right now it probably won't be deep enough, but yes, you can swim and you can go underwater. Also, your oxygen applies underneath there, so you will use up your oxygen. Later on, oh, there's actually a meteor that fell here as well, and we didn't pick it up yet. Oh, nice, it's still there. Good. Good, good, good. I like it. That's a few pieces. So we might actually... No, I think it's not deep enough. So yeah, we can't get underwater here, but you can swim. And we can still get the resources from under the water if we're swimming. We can also get them... See, we can still get them now. And later on we also have to get some actual production facilities that we have to put underwater to produce. So that will be in here too. Oh, there's one more. Nice. Okay, got some good stuff now. Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh, there might be some stuff up there. Ooh, would be interesting if we can try and get up there. Hello, Body Shot. Welcome in. Good morning. How are you today? Can I actually... Sometimes with some luck and some crazy flying, you're able to get on top of these ridges. Yep, there we are. See? One fell up here. I don't see any stuff here, so that's probably already fallen down. Oh, there it is. So we can basically get on top a lot of places and just try and find what's fallen down there. I also spotted a big ring. See, you see a big, like, some sort of Stargate ring, but bigger. So that could be an interesting place to go to at some point. Just woke up. Good morning then. Don't forget to get your coffee. Oh, we have to get some oxygen again. Let's fly straight back to our base. Okay, so we are now 6% towards the lake, so it's gonna take a while. Pressure is now really still ticking up. Heat and stuff, everything is moving up, but it's... Oh, see? Once we get to 2, we can get the tier 1 algae generator. Oh, this is the vehicle station, and then we can get to vehicles. Which can be pretty nice to cross the planet quickly, so... That can really be something to use. Let's dump the uranium. I think, yeah, we don't have the stuff now to get all the way to the big ring, what we can do is just head that way and to the aluminium fields and pick up all that we need on the way for a new pod. So I already have 1 iron, 1 titanium, and here was a silicone. Oh, more meteors. Question is, what are they bringing? Good stuff or the regular stuff? These kind of look a little bit like those, but I think the color is different outside for the ones that bring super alloy. Yeah, see, these are just regular pieces. This is just magnesium and stuff. Whoa, that was close. Please don't drop on my head. Ooh. Please make a time lapse until the lakes are full. Well, that's gonna be hard. Well, every time we visit, we can probably take a screenshot and then I can make some sort of a time lapse. But it will be a long run before the lakes are full. And it goes faster if we actually do some terraforming. Ooh, look at this. So out here we have a whole cave system. There's a chest down there. There's some nice goodies here. So that's interesting. I thought we would be at that big ring already, but we're not even there yet. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get there. Oh, there's another chest down there. Might have to fly into the aluminium fields towards the pod first. Or we just build our pod that we have the resources for to get some extra oxygen. I think I'll do that. And then right over those hills should be the big rings, I think. So let's load our oxygen. Take the pod back in, and there we go. Let's try and find the big ring. Who knows where it will take us. I did share a little video about them talking about bringing the new Stargate franchise to life again. Well, this thing reminds me of the Stargate, and I'm a big fan of Stargate SG-1, so I really hope the new series will be any good. Guess I'll have to get Prime for it, because that's where that should air, but oh, that'll be nice. Look at this. Looks like some sort of a satellite or space station that actually dropped down. Now the entrance is here, so we're going to build our little pod here now. Ooh, we unlocked the vehicle station. Nice. Oh, we are already at 6.5, so it is going relatively fast with all the unlocks that we're doing right now. Now let's dump some stuff. And let's try and get in here. See if we can get some more goodies. So there's already a chest here. More plants and stuff. Okay, okay. Let's get rid of these beams so that we can actually get in. This might actually be a pretty big, sizable piece to get through. Ooh, the algae generator. That will be nice too. So that will be something to get soon. So I guess we also have to head back not too long from now to get working on all of that. Oh boy, this place is a mess. Stuff lying around everywhere. Corners to get through on all sides. Can I reach that? Yes. Good stuff in it? Nah. Oh well. We'll just leave it for now then. See if there's something really good and then we... Oh man, I must really remember the way in here. Oh, luckily I found the way out. Good. That place is a real maze. Alright, get some food in me. We'll take the super alloy. We'll dump some of this and take some more aluminium. And that's good enough. Okay, so we now at least have a pod here. Ooh, can I build a beacon? Ooh, we need 1 silicone for that. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's build a beacon so that we can find this place again. This is the big spiral. I don't really care about the color, but okay. I just use the names mostly. Okay, let's take whatever we can and head home. But now we know where the big spiral is. Home base is that way. Let's just go around. I think the way we came in. I would get lost every minute in this game. I remember playing this first time with Trouble and Body Shot. Man, I didn't even know what I was doing and where to look and what to do, but they knew everything. And I did have a lot of fun in this game, so I thought, well, you know, let's get back into it. And once you've completed a world, I fully completed this first world once. Then you kind of know a bit where to go, but that's already been long ago. So I don't remember everything. I do know like the Iridium Cave and stuff, but I already went wrong where I thought the Uranium Cave was, and it wasn't there. So I don't remember everything. I loved Stargate. I had such a crush on Samantha. Oh, I didn't have a crush on anyone, but I just loved the series. It was very engaging, and they really pull you into the storyline, and I really loved it. I actually have all 10 seasons, and the movies, and the prequel and stuff, so I have all of that, and I do watch it every now and then, so it's so cool. Alright, decode. Tier 4 mining chip. And the tier 3 agility boots. They will make us run faster. That's what I want. Oh, they're not in here. Okay, let's go. Tier 3. Explosive powder. For that, we need 2 sulfur and 1 iridium, or the other way around. But at least something like that. So let's get it. 2 sulfur, 1 iridium. Yes, I remember that. Let's get the faster agility boots, so now we can run even faster. Now, I remember I was a bit skeptical about all the running, and if it was really faster with the better boots and stuff, but it actually is. We did some testing. I also played this with Wi-Fi just off stream, just for fun. And we tested it with the tier 2 and tier 3 and stuff, and there's actually speed differences, so that does really add up. Let's build one more of those big storage places here. We do need it. I mean, the water is forming, so as soon as we can, we will start to build a river base. But until then, we just need to store all of this on this base. So let's put all the plants at least in here. And then some extra stuff, I guess. You can store a lot in here, so that's the good news, but... And we got rid of those 2 chests that were in the way there, so that's good. 9% towards lakes now. Yeah, it's not going as fast as I'd hoped. Vehicle station, 63 energy. What are they doing in there? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got 9. So we can build that iridium rod that we need for the vehicle station. Then 2 super alloy, 3 aluminium. 1, 2, 3. It's all my aluminium again. I don't like that. But okay, we can now build a vehicle station. I don't think we also immediately get a vehicle with it, but... okay, let's put it a little bit in the ground, but not completely. Okay, here's a computer. Let's check. Craft a vehicle rover. We need 2 engines, uranium fabric, and silicone. I think we have all of that. Oh, we have at least 1 engine. Silicone. Oh, I actually thought we had another engine. Apparently we don't. Okay. But we should be able to make another engine. I have to check what we need for it. It's pretty costly though, but 1 iridium rod and 1 super alloy. We don't have that. We don't have iridium at the moment. So we'll have to go to the iridium cave then. If we want to get the buggy. I wonder why Patmos knows exactly how to make explosives. Well, you know, I live in the Netherlands. We have some issues with explosives here year-round. People blowing up each other's places and stuff. So, not saying that that has anything to do with why I know it. But, yep, I know. No, I don't know anything about that. I just remember... these are... I can forget quite a bit, but these are things that you kind of don't forget if you play a game like this. I don't know why. You just remember that you need those resources. Being on the phone, so hi to all that I have to say hi to. Hi! Hope it was a nice chat. Prison chat. I get bitterly angry every time my cell phone dies. My therapist suggested I need an outlet. Side hustle. Nah, I'm too old for that. I believe they tried to get 14 to 18-year-old boys to do the firework explosions at people's houses and shops and stuff. So yeah, I don't... I'm too expensive. I mean, with minimum wage and stuff at my age, that's just gets too expensive. Apparently even criminals have to look at their bank accounts, so... Well, luckily we have the iridium here, so we could actually soon be able to build that extra engine and then get the buggy. Now, if I recall correctly, when you're in the buggy... Oh, there's a chest here. You should get oxygen from the buggy, so you don't really need extra oxygen then, if I'm correct. So that would be nice, because then you can just drive somewhere, park it, go do whatever you want to do, and then it really makes sense to take the buggy somewhere. So we're going to... I guess we're going to find that out. I studied chemistry, so challenge accepted. I think the problem is not that it's going to be pretty hard to make explosives, because it's not that hard, but I would have to Google it all, and then I would have to go to the store and buy the right products, and that might raise some flags here and there with intelligence services, and that might then visit me and, you know, ask me what I'm going to do with all that stuff. But other than that, I should be okay. Okay, so yeah, we need that iridium rod. We also need 1 super alloy to at least make that 1 engine that we still need it. There it is. Now let's pick up the engine that we already had. The fabric and the silicone. I wonder if we have everything now. I think needed something else, but I don't remember. Oh, no, we have everything. Hello, buggy. Boink. Oh, there it is. We can also... You can use this as a way to bring your vehicle back. So if you use your vehicle, you can click this and it will bring your vehicle back. We can also get some upgrades. Equipment upgrade. Increases the number of equipment slots. Speed increase. Add lights. And a beacon. Okay, well we don't have all that stuff, but let's just see. There is a little chest on the back where we can put stuff in. So we can store stuff in here, which is good. And then we can just get in and we can drive. Okay, so I don't see the oxygen run up or something. No, it's still going down. So there is no oxygen in the car. So we still have to take that into account. But we can use this for extra resource transportation, I guess. Exit that way. Okay. Okay, so, you know, we have a nice buggy now that we can take places. Interesting. Guess we should now first ditch our stuff to get rid of all of this. Man, I need a ton of storage space. Aluminium. Fabric. I think there's fabric in here, yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's eat that. Kinda wonder if we can already swim somewhere to show PSV how that looks. Okay, we are good on all stuff now. Oh, we get the algae generator. Bioplastics, an eggplant. Oh, I think we have all of that. Bioplastics. We already have eggplants growing. Yes. And 1 magnesium and another super alloy, of course. Oh boy, we're gonna run out of super alloy again. But hey, that's the point of this game. You have to be a bit careful with your resources and stuff. I must say, this is going up relatively fast. There wasn't that much water last time. Does an engine take up as much space as some fabric? Yep. So, here we go. And now we are swimming in the water. It's not really that impressive because there's not a lot of water. But yeah, you can swim. And then on the water we can still collect the resources. So that is not an issue. It's actually nice that we can still do that. And we should be able to just jump out and now fly away. Now we need to make the algae generator on top of the water. The problem is if we build it now, it will be quite far out from our base. For when we need to harvest the algae. But still, I want to get it though, because I want to get some algae going. So we'll try and get it as close to our base as possible for now. And then once we really have to, we can always move it again. So we'll build it out here already. This will now start to generate algae. It will grow underwater. And then at some point we can harvest it. The explosive was Dynamax and tar fuse. Can the vehicle be upgraded to make more oxygen? I think so, but I think we also have to unlock vehicle upgrades. So, here's the one that increases the inventory space. And then we still have to build that. So, there are upgrades. I don't know if that goes for the oxygen. Because, of course, at some point, the whole idea is, on this planet, that we get enough oxygen. So that we don't have to use oxygen tanks and stuff ourselves anymore. So we have to see that if that works. I have shelter depart, lovely folks. I'm going to chill out after my manic shopping spree at the mall today. Have fun, stay safe, and have a wonderful Christmas. You too, Cat. Thanks so much for popping in. You have a great relaxing time. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Say hi to the family from us. Let's see. Did you get the false wall left side of the lake? I don't think so. Oh, I always forget. Was it on that side where the sand comes down, somewhere along that ridge, or was it on this side? I don't think I got into that one yet. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Yum, algae. Well, I guess better an algae than an allergy, but... Right, let's get up here, see if we can get in already. Because the ice in the osmium cave should slowly be going away. And then we might find an opening here to get through. See? Oh, there is still ice, but it's retracting. Nice. Can already get some more sulfur and osmium from this cave. Left side when looking at the lake. Okay, so I'm going to get in here. Now, I guess when I was looking from my base, so that should be on that side somewhere, right there, I guess. But I don't think I ever found that in my own games anyway. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. I also know there's a gold crate, I believe, somewhere up here on one of these places. Or somewhere laying here all the way along the line, or the coast. Oh, there it is. You just have to find it, of course. All right, take it in. Ooh, this is actually the good part. You know what? Let's drop that one so that we can do this. Let's drop that one, and then... Because this is one aluminium and super alloy from that chest. Okay, when looking to... It's on the left side, so it should be somewhere here then. The false wall. And what happens if I get through? Will I just find like a chest or something? Or I'm just going to ditch my stuff and then we're going to try the left wall here. See what happens. And even though we are just gathering stuff and are busy with that and finding a lot of nice stuff, the thing is already running up to almost 10 MTI, so... The map blueprint chip and the tier 2 equipment increase. Okay. Nice. So we're getting better stuff. And better stuff. And better stuff. No, that's the osmium. I had to do the cobalt. Aluminium. Now we got 2 super alloy. I like that. Did I put up the... let's put this in here now. Uranium. Oh, there's also a rod. We have this one. A golden effigy. Can probably put that on the table or something, can I? Yeah, we can put it on the table. Hello. Nice picture of a space rocket. We got another one of those 600 flowers. So this gives a 300 multiplier. This gives a 600% multiplier. Now, I sometimes forget to take those out later on once we get better stuff to put it in. So we'll have to remember that. Okay, so we should be quite empty now. You still remember. And then there should be something of a fake wall here, I guess. So let's just... Oh, we're walking up there, but... I don't know. Not letting me in anywhere. Well, more free stuff. That's always good. Need some water soon, but that's okay. Oh, here are the spikes. So here we have another pot. Pot for the rescue. Well, was that like a real thing that was supposed to be in the game, or was it more of a bug? Because then it could be that they fixed it by now. Okay, so we got some stuff out of that one. What do we have in here? Oh, food, some more uranium. Super alloy, food, aluminium, okay. Can't take everything at the moment, so we're not going to do that, but this is good. I wonder, is there a way to get up here, and is that open, or is that... Do I need a better jet? Oh, we can probably just fly this way. Oh no, this is closed. Okay, so there's no way in there. Too far. Ah, okay, well, I'll get back. It might be a bit high then, I guess, or is it on the ground level? I always miss those kind of things. I just don't know what I'm doing then, and then I'm just, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's just bring all of our stuff home, because we found some nice goodies again. I guess once we get... should find a way to increase the machines again. Because we have found some nice goodies again, but... Some parts of the game tend to slow down quite a bit. Like, I think this is one of those parts. If you don't keep building enough machines, then it slows down a little bit. And then at some point, when you get to like 1 tier better equipment and you really build that, it can sometimes speed up big time again. Okay, I think we're good on the food and water for a bit. Okay, so it is right here, but I got a bit too far and it is a real thing. Now, I don't think it's all the way up here. So it should, I guess, be somewhere around here. I don't really know what I'm looking for or trying to find, or... I mean, it's a false wall, but... It's not like I can get in here somewhere or anything, so... Would it be up here? Oh, we can get up here though, that's nice. So we can have a little overview of the lake maybe. See, that's the lake area. So it's already starting to form quite nicely. Ooh, I wonder where this is leading us to. Ooh, nice big overview. We can get really high. Wow, look at that. Oh, there's the big ring. There are the spikes. There's also a whole area behind that. Right there. There's another big ship. So, there's still more areas to go to. Sorry, little cough there. But, well, the lake is already starting to form a little bit. Some rocks are starting to get underwater. Yes, there. Ah, yeah. But do I have to, like, do a special thing to actually get into the fake wall or something? Or how does that go? Like... I have to make sure I'm flying, otherwise I'll just fall to my death, but... I honestly just don't know what I'm doing. Or looking for, or trying to get into, or... Oh well, I don't know at the moment. Sorry. Oh, we're almost out of oxygen. Oops, have to head home. We have to go along the rock face by the base with deconstruction on. Ah, okay. Well, that's for sure one thing I was not doing well. Having Boxing Day out at my daughter's house. Just a quiet one this year. Well, very nice that you can be there with your daughter then. So that's good. Okay, so the deconstruct is on. We'll just have to go by the rock face. Oh. I could deconstruct something in here. Oh. Okay. What's this? You sent me here to die! You knew it was impossible. You don't even care. All you care about is profit and colonization. Whoever thought it was a good idea should go to hell! A pardon was never part of the plan. Be cursed, Sentinel Corpse! CEO done. Okay, well, I guess... Whoa! These are really nice later on in the game. I guess we found it. Oh, this is super... Oh, there's the guy, actually. Ah, found it. Thank you very much. That was really helpful. Thanks, Body Shot. That really helped. Now we found a very good loot box. You smart lady, you'll remember all that stuff. That's great. I love it. Alright, so... Oh man, we get so many plants already. Let's first decode this microchip. Let's see. Oxygen. Yeah. So we now have another tier 2, but that's for the vehicle. I don't really care about the vehicle at the moment. Have to remember that the algae generator also produces 127 oxygen. So if we can get that one extra, that's nice. We can get some extra, but we just have to make sure that we get rid of some of these seeds. So let's store those. Seeds. No, not that one. Let's get rid of everything that we don't need right now. So we'll take this with me in this one if we have room. Yes. Take some of that out. Not too much. Oh yeah, we can take most of that out, I think. Let's take the plants out. Now our base on the water, once we're gonna build it, will be quite big. Because we have to store all this stuff, of course. Just trying to keep this small so we don't have to tear down too much. Okay, so one way to increase what we are doing is sending up another rocket. That was some really good stuff. Yeah, thanks. So we have done the asteroid rocket already. Let's do the magnetic rocket. Oh, we don't have an engine. I need more engines. Because this will pressure multiply by 1,000. So that's a lot too. Oh, that's a good one, Cav. Let's head to the ground floor now. Have a drink, have some food. Let's get some new food. Drop off the super alloy. You can actually run nicely now. It's pretty fast. Okay, food, and we're good. Okay, we have everything. Let's go that way. Let's first go to the big crash site, where we have a pod. Oh, there's a uranium laying around. You can never let a uranium lay around. We will pick those up, of course. Oh, there's a chest. Not really nice stuff, but I always get distracted by all the chests, so I always try to remove them if I can. Now, I kind of want to go towards the icy area that we saw in the distance already. Let's see what's out there. Now, we do need 3 iron and some silicone and titanium to go there. And 3 extra iron for another chest. And 1 aluminum for a beacon. So I think we have what we need now to go there. So let's just head that way. 11.27 MTI. So I think once we get to the next tier heater, we should be good. That will speed things up again. Pretty big sand dunes here. Now I imagine once we really terraform this, we'll get some plant life and stuff everywhere. So this will start to look quite differently, I guess. There's still a lot of ice here. Now, if you approach the ice, you can see at which amount of heat it will start to melt. So sometimes you'll be standing at a cave and you're like, I want to know when the ice melts. Just walk up to the ice and then it will tell you when it will start to melt. Now, there's a whole cave system down here, as you can already see. So that can be pretty interesting to explore and have a lot of fun in. There will also be nice goodies like aluminium and stuff. We're not going to get straight into it now. First have to find a nice place to drop a pod. But this will be a very interesting and also nice looking area later on in the game. Oh, there's water forming here. Oop, there's a chest. Oh, looks like there's already water here, but there's also a chest. Oh, there must be a little bug, because there the water level is already high, and out here it isn't. Must be a little thing that's not completely how it should be. Okay, you know what? Let's build a pot somewhere here. There we go. Another living compartment, a door, a beacon. This is the ice mountains or something. Of course, I already know what this is going to turn into. Come on, how's my English? And then we will change the name, but for now this is okay. I'm not going to spoil everything, of course. I mean, some of you will already know, because they know the game way better than I do, but it's nice to not always spoil everything. There we go. Alright, we have drink. Let's fly around, see if we can find some nice chests and empty those out. And then we might head back with some nice goodies. Ooh, we can just get across here. Very nice. What's up here? Another chest, maybe? No. Oh, looks like there's caves and all here. Oh, aluminium. Lots of aluminium. And sulfur. Okay. What would be out here? More aluminium, aluminium, aluminium. Then we're going to get into a whole cave system. Oh, there's rocks that we have to blow up later on. Now, in case you didn't know, this game has a pretty big world. Lots and lots of places to discover. It's a well-built world, actually. I think if you build a game like this, it can be really hard to create a world that is ends, because this is not an endless world. There are places where you just can't go further, which is okay. But you still want to have enough room for people to play and have fun with the game. And I think they found a really good balance in this. I believe that the planet Humble, that's another planet that you can play, is slightly smaller than this one. But there's also, I think the Toxic planet should be right around the same size as this one. Except that it has different challenges, of course. And all worlds have their different challenges. So this is the basic world. But all the other worlds should also have some unique resources and things like that. So it will be interesting if we advance far enough to get to one of those unique worlds. To see what they have to offer. Alright, I think we have selected most of the resources that I want to take home with me. And now at least we have a pot set up here too with a beacon. So, if we take a look around where we have been right now, we have been to a lot of places already. We have the big spiral. Here we have these, oh, there's a ship down here. Okay. Well, that's something to investigate later on. There's a big gorge or something like here. There's more icy stuff here. We have the big ship. We have been to the maze top. We have been to the spikes. So we have been doing a lot of exploration already. And we got from 600 TI to 12 MTI. So, it's not going too bad. The Toxic world is better known as Stoke. Oh, they just took the layout of Stoke, I guess, and put it into a Planet Crafter world. I don't think that's how it worked. Oh boy. Yeah, the Toxic world will be, for a big part, evolving around doing the detoxification. So that's an interesting one. Of course, here we are really terraforming it from a barren wasteland. And they will already change the planet. And once we get to other planets, that will be nice. Now, I have played on Humble a bit already for myself, because I just wanted to see what it looked like. But I never finished that world. And I haven't played on... There's one called Aquaria or something, and there's one called Silatium or something like that. I haven't even looked at those. And I've also not played the Toxic Planet yet. I'm saving that for once we get this one done. So I think as soon as we have this world in a state where we can go to other worlds as well, we will visit probably one other world and invest time into terraforming that. But then at some point we will get to enjoy that. Oh, can't place it back there. Okay. Is this one empty? Well, let's name this one Sulfur for now. Oh man, microphone's in the way, so I can't really see my keyboard while I'm playing. Iridium. Well, at least we start to have a nice base of stuff. So we are okay for a bit. It's getting dark again. Let's take a look at the water level soon. Hi, Jan. Good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Welcome back. Okay, let's take a bit of food. Everything is filled up. That's good. 20% onto lakes. So, yeah, it's progressing. Now, how does it look? Well, when we built the algae generator, it was right on the edge. And you can see already how much the water has moved further. Now, I don't see any algae, though. Oh, there's down here. See, there's the algae. So we can pick up some algae. Now, usually they hang from the bottom of your machine, but I guess that didn't work now because when we put it down, it was way closer to the ground than it is now. So hopefully the new algae will grow not on the ground but on the water level. But yeah, we did get some algae already. That's helpful. Let's fly back to base. Stoke ain't that clean. We're hoping to get promoted in 5 years to toxic. Oh boy. Alright, let's take the sulfur out. I think we might get another algae generator. Not really for the algae, which is nice to have. But it's even nicer, the others on this side, to get the extra oxygen from the algae generator. So let's make another explosive. Oh, I have to get the right stuff. And let's build another algae generator. One bioplastic nugget, one eggplant. Well, they're growing, so yeah, we have an eggplant. Should still have a bioplastic nugget, yes. And then one magnesium and a super alloy. Magnesium super alloy. And then we can build another algae generator. Now it will still take quite a bit of time before the water level rises as far as we want it to rise, but we're getting there. And at least now we get some algae, but also a little bit of extra oxygen. Yeah, not that much, but it's a start. Question is, what else can we make right now that will benefit us? How long before we get the next tier? Oh, 63. Oh, that's gonna take a while. 12. That's not even halfway in. Okay. Oh man, I also can't get extra heaters yet. Why did I make the explosives? We didn't even need it. Oh, okay. Don't remember what I need that for then. We don't need a nuclear reactor at the moment. So 127, 108 oxygen. We can also plant for it, that one too, but then yeah, this one is better to get all that. Now we can also check what we can get if we get more plant mass. We don't have that much yet. 5 kilograms. 25 we can get the tier 2 algae generator. That will be pretty handy. And the plant rocket as well. Flower spreader, food grower. Okay, so we're gonna get another one of these since we can. I know we have another nugget, yes. Water and magnesium. Let's just get another algae one. No, water. Wah. I mean, we can move them later, closer to our base, but for now at least we get the algae growing. And it works for the terraforming. That's good. What? No protection for the chunkies. Oh dear. Okay, so eggplants start growing again. Let's dump that. Pick up on water. So if we boost the pressure, we only get the next tier 2 reactor, which we are already getting somewhat close to, 2/3 on the way. If we boost the heat, we get the biodome. So I guess that will unlock a lot more oxygen and stuff, which will be very good. So I think we should find a way to boost the heat mostly. Now, for that, we can either boost the oxygen and get the tier 4 heater, or for now, we can work on just some more heaters, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to visit the iridium cave again, get some more iridium, so that we can go with the extra heaters. We did watch a lot of the planet already. I mean, we've been really going around doing some exploration, which is nice. I kind of like that. And I guess that's also what the game kind of forces you sometimes a little bit to do. You need to get certain resources to now get the good parts that we need, the machines and stuff, to really speed up the terraforming. So you really need to head around and check and go look and stuff, which is good. So the game kind of helps you to really investigate and go everywhere. And still, not every place is fully reachable, so there will still be places where we can't really go and get the stuff from that we might want, because there's still ice in the way or things like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. This game is good fun to watch with the Patmos Superstore. Yeah, well, you know, I kind of hope that the next base that we're going to build on the water will also actually look a bit nice, so that you have that too. But yeah, this game is nice, but of course everything is mostly nice because of all the nice and amazing people in chat that make it great fun to just stream for me, so that I have a great time and I can talk to all of you, which is nice, and you're always also nice to each other and kind and friendly, and so that really helps out to have a fun time as well. So thank you all for that. That is very much appreciated. And for those that did really enjoy Wifey's Ostrich stream yesterday, there's a good possibility, but it's not certain yet, that she might stream some Ostrich tomorrow. Again, going to continue that town. So, as promised when we set up that stream, there will be a few more streams with that town with Wifey. So, hopefully the first one will be tomorrow. Can you make an extraction process that will mine for you when you're not there? Yes. Let me head back to base, then I'll show you. But that is what the extractor basically is for. This extractor. But I think right now, but I'm not 100% sure, we can only get the normal materials out of the ground and not the special ones like iridium. But we could actually just go ahead now and try it. So I'll just get all the resources for this. We'll build it in that cave and see if we can actually start to also get iridium out of it, because that would be nice. And then when you get really far into the game, you can also have drones flying around that will actually empty out storages that you have all over the map and bring it to your main storages and stuff. So there are ways to automate stuff, but that's really way further in the game. That's gonna take a while. And there's different steps. So this ore extractor you will just build. It has a small chest attached to it, so you can't get a lot of the big stuff out of it, only the small stuff. And then, so let me build it right here and I'll show you. So this is the ore extractor. Now we have one. Now we go in here and we check. This one will get iridium, but it will also find others as byproducts, which will usually be most of it. But now when we leave, this will slowly start to fill up and then we can empty it out. The next tier ore generator will have a bigger storage. And I think the last tier you can also set to only mine a specific resource, and that's all that you will get from it. So it does work, but of course it also requires right now valuable resources to actually set this one up. So now we have that one, and it is there, but we needed quite some valuable resources to set it up. Now we also have to empty it every now and then, but yeah, there are ways to automate stuff. But yeah, it all comes in different steps, and this is one of the steps right now, of course. But there's more things to do, and it's just a lot of fun. And it also, if you can see right here, it also produces some heat and pressure, so it also helps with that. Not much, but it's a little bit. So now that it's active, we actually get some heat and pressure extra bonus for it. Still going. Yes, Gordon, welcome back. I'm still going. Yes, although 2.5 hours already, I think. So it is a good time to slowly start to work towards the end of the stream. But hey, I'm having so much fun. I do feel a little bit tired though, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. So why not? Anything in here that I want to take home? Well, maybe some iron soon, because we're going to need that, and I want this. But I was kind of going to check out the cave, because it looks like more and more ice melted. But yeah, not enough. So there's no way through yet. If there would be, that would be nice. Then we can get some more osmium and stuff for other extractors. You know what? Let's take some iron home, because we will use... Oh, and a lot of iridium in here. More aluminium. Fabric. More of this. Yes, there we go. Hey, Gamer Mama! Good to see you. How are you doing? How's the family? How's the kitchen? Wow, that's a lot of questions at one go. Hope you're good, though. Alright, so the water level is really rising, and it will get to somewhere up this height somewhere. Get pretty close to the edge, but I don't really know how much, so we'll just wait and then we can build our base there. That's where we need a lot of iron for, because we need to build a lot of foundation plates for that. Or at least I want to. I don't want to build up in the air. This is already a little bit of a weird base, because we are building a lot of in the air with no support from any structures in it. So kind of don't want that once we get into building the real base though. This is just a temporary base, but once we get to the real base, I don't want that anymore. Okay, so that's in now too. So I'll show you what happens. I didn't do that yet, but our buggy is parked outside of the base right there. But if you lose your buggy, you can just go here, use this, select the vehicle to bring back, and there it is. And now it's transported from there to here. So it's an easy way if you really lose your buggy or get stuck somewhere to make sure that you can get it back at least, which will be nice. Fabric, where would you find fabric on a barren world? Nowhere, but we found it in the chests and stuff that are all around. And later on we can actually get silkworms. They will produce silk, and then we can make fabric from it. So I'm good, family's good, kitchen is still not done, and my body is hurting like hell. Okay, okay. Oh, look at this. We get some really good iridium just from it. Nice. I was kind of expecting that to be a little less productive, but it's actually pretty good. And there's some more aluminium out here. So when do you think the kitchen will be done now then? Because I believe you were hoping that it would be done before Christmas, but I guess that might be a bit too hard. Or not too hard, but too much. Okay, so we're really stocking up on some goods now, which is good. Especially these special ones like iridium, uranium. We're going to need those. And what we might actually try is to build another one of those engines ourselves, so that we can launch another rocket, because that might be helpful. And I'm actually thinking, if we get one of those ore extractors right outside our base, it will just generate the regular ores. But we don't have to go out again and just find them everywhere. The machine will do that, and we can just pick them up every now and then, put them in the storages, and get all the regular ores without doing all the hard labor for it. That might actually also be a good idea. But let's start right now by checking what we need for an engine. We need 1 iridium rod. Well, we can make that already. 2 uranium and 1 super alloy. Okay. 2 uranium. And 1 super alloy. And then I think we also need 3 or 2 super alloy for the rocket itself. Okay, we have the engine. Let's check the rocket so that we know that we produce the right stuff. Then we should get the iridium actually back from the rocket as well. So let's see, we already did the asteroid attraction rocket, so now we'll do the magnetic field. Well, we need 2 super alloy and 3 silicone. Okay. Okay, 3 silicone. 1, 2, and 3 silicone. 1, 2, 3. Let me drop off the aluminium. And then I'm going to just have a drink and food so that we can pack the most stuff from all the iridium that will be falling. I really have no clue at the moment. My body is acting up. My husband has gone through his back, so everything is going to be done in a very slow pace. Okay, well, then just use the pace that is good for you and your body and for your hubby as well. And, you know, when it's done, it's done. Alright, there we go. At least when it's done, you really get the sense of accomplishment, I guess. Because, I mean, it took a while and it was hard, but you got it done, so that's nice. Alright, our second rocket up in space. And that should really speed up the pressure build-up on the planet, times 1,000, so that's good. Let me now just make sure that I don't get hit by meteors. Okay, first one is down. Let's go there. Doing it yourself is a grind with a huge payoff. Exactly. Exactly. You can really be proud when it's done. Okay, well there was one that fell here. One is going there. The other two might be in the lake actually. Oh, there's one back there now. They're all over the place. We do. Oh, that's good. That's good. So are you coming up with a different plan for Christmas now then? For the Christmas dinner? Can't pick that one. Here's one though, so we can pick that one. Looks like one fell here as well. Or did I already get this one? Nope. I don't think so. Nope, here we go. Oh. Can't reach in there yet. Come on. Ah, there we go. We can actually get fully in here now. Okay, got some extra pieces. I have to get my bearings. Yeah, this way. I think they fell in... Oh, here's another one. I think there should be more around here too. Oh yeah, there's one. Oh, this is the one that I can't reach, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Did they fall in here too? Yep, there's one. That fell out there, I think, by the looks of it. And now there could well be one underneath the water, and we'll have to dive in to actually find the pieces. There's also one that dropped there. Ooh, nice. Here, the rocks are already disappearing. Oh, oxygen low. Oops. Well, luckily we always bring a tank, so that should be good. That's why you always bring an oxygen tank. You forget about your oxygen at some point because you're just going out and about trying to find all the stuff that you want to find, and then all of a sudden you run out and you need that oxygen tank. Come on, get out of the water. Yes. Hey, there's another chest here. Going to get to my mom. Backup plan. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. Then I guess we don't have to worry about you in Christmas time. So that's good. And you know, just take all the time that you need at your kitchen, and once you're done, you'll be very happy. But staying in good condition and all is also very important. Ooh, the tier 2 nuclear reactor. Nice. Okay, I guess it's time to head home now. If there's more out there, we'll hopefully find it later. At least we got a bunch of iridium again, so the ones that we used for the rod for this rocket are already earned back, I guess, with that one rocket. Oh, we actually have more iridium than we can store. Okay, let's make a few rods. Yep, let's put this in. Okay, there we are. So we did... ooh, the tier 2 nuclear reactor. 331 energy. I think I have. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have those. We just need one explosive powder. We have that. I know I made one. Yep. One super alloy. I think I still have. Yep. And then a bit of water. And then we can build one generator that generates so much. Let me check how much we generate right now at the moment. We now generate a total of 701 with all that we have. And this one generator will generate 331. So that will be good. Now we have enough power for a long time. Okay, so 29% onwards to lakes. Things are slowly moving forward. Not too fast, but they're moving. I think we also made some progress again. I mean, we can see water now from our place. We can also get some algae from that. Explosives in the reactor. That sounds like a plan. I guess it depends on the reactor and what you use it for, and not ready yet. Ah, see, it has to grow still, so we can't pick it up yet. I guess it depends a bit on the reactor, but it could work. Is ready? Oh, it's all not ready. Okay, so we can't pick up the algae. But I guess this is a good moment to put this stream to an end. 2 hours and 45 minutes into the stream. Time is really flying. So I'll just stand here safely in the base. Fibro is really acting up at the moment. Well, you take care of yourself, Game Mom. You take really good care. But yeah, it will be nice. And once you get to finish the kitchen, that's great. But I am now going to finish this stream. So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. It was great. If you haven't done so, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help me out in the algorithms, of course. If you want to see more, I will try to do more of these streams during this week and next week. Whenever I can, basically, because I love this game. And whenever I have some extra time on my hands, I want to do extra streams. I will be going to bed soon this evening. Usually during one of the holidays, the little one always asks if she can sleep downstairs in the living room for the night. But she's too she's a bit tense to do that alone, so she always wants one of us to go sleep with her. So I will be sleeping in the living room as well this evening. So hopefully I can get some nice sleep. She's already asleep, but I hope I can get some good sleep now. And then tomorrow morning I will be doing a funeral, and after that, I don't know yet. And hopefully tomorrow evening, Wifey will stream. So hopefully we can all look forward to that. And then I will be there hopefully on Wednesday, I think. So thanks a lot. You all take care. If you go to bed soon, sleep well. If you have other plans, well, have a nice day. And see you all next time. Thanks so much. And for now, it is bye-bye. Zwy. And no, I'm not sleeping on the couch. I actually brought my mattress down so that I can get some good sleep. But yeah, that would be a good reason to sleep on the couch. But I like my mattress more, so I'll sleep on my mattress. But bye-bye!